Viva Carnaval! Viva Carnaval! We today wait for show all the people our Goa Carnival. Welcome to Goa, everybody for the Carnival. France, Portuguese, Italian, everybody.
For 3 days every year, just before Lent, Goa goes a little mad. There's a touch of spring fever and it's very infectious. This is carnival time here and you can dance, dance, dance all night. Most Indians tend to take themselves seriously. Not so the Goans. They are irrepressibly, unabashedly, exuberantly and passionately in love with their music, their food, their drink and their ability to have fun. Carnival time is time to take fun seriously. The place bubbles with music and dance. For 3 days now, the music and dance takes to the streets. You don't talk, you sing. You don't walk, you dance. If you drive a float. Want a change of face? A day's change of gender? Go on. There's only one rule. You can't not have fun.
Let's see, put your hands there, come on. Porque muy de apreciar o corazón, lo gozo con dolor.
There is a decidedly Mediterranean strain in the carnival tradition, imbibed from the Portuguese. Like the ancient pagan fertility rituals of Rome, Goa celebrates the spring and the beginning of a new life cycle with a tribute to the bounties of nature. Elsewhere in the world, such festivals come after a period of penitential fasting. In Goa, it comes before. This 3-day spree of self-indulgence is Goa's way of fortifying itself against the coming of the period of Lent.
is getting together all kinds of people throughout the world. It is some sort of get together. It's a human feeling on earth. Yes. We are enjoying all together.
In Goa, we have the Carnival, which is a part of our life. You know, in Goa, we have the fun, the frolic, and seriousness every day. So this is a part of our life that you can see. We give 3 days. All the political parties have no power for these 3 days. It's the Carnival that rules. Goa is very much known for its cool climate, and lovely people.
Goa, quando te vejo cantar. Goa, quando te vejo dançar. Sinto uma alegria no meu peito. Quando danças as catitas, tuas tranças são da chita. És criança tão bonita e balanças o luar no teu palmar. Vou cantando nesta terra verde e calma. Vou chorando a tristeza da minha alma.
In any description of the Goan landscape, it is impossible to avoid clichés. Swaying palms, golden beaches, warm rolling seas, lush tropical greenery, and a balmy breeze. But yes, it's all true. It's there. The carnival feasting, and Goans will find any excuse for feasting all the year round, is time for the fisherman or the ship owner, carpenter or kingsman to invite family, friends and anyone else willing to participate to sit together over the exotic spread of the vindaloo, the ambotik, the zek-zek, the galina piri-piri, the zakuda or the dobrada, washed down with the justly famous theni, cashew or coconut, or the fruity Goan wine, and revel in the sheer joy of being together. In many ways, the difference between Goa and the rest of India is the difference between the Indian interaction with the British and that of this very sheltered and geographically isolated Konkan coastal people with the Portuguese. The Portuguese set foot in India even before the Mughals did and were the last to leave. Unlike the British, whose colonization stemmed primarily from mercantile impulses, the Portuguese came primarily to spread Christianity. Nothing shows us more than the profusion of magnificent old churches with styles ranging from the late Renaissance to the Gothic. The churches of Old Goa were already 100 years old before the Taj Mahal was built. The Portuguese influence sets Goa visually apart from the rest of India. The proselytizing zeal of the Portuguese must have been tempered with a relaxed, laid-back nature of the essential Goan to yield a composite culture which is remarkably free of any religious hostility between the different Goan communities. Nothing exemplifies the composite nature of Goan culture more than its music. A Goan bursts into song and dance at the slightest pretext. Every step that he takes is impelled by a form of musical energy. A common musical tradition runs through a diverse cross-section of social classes, entering the Goan soul from the earliest childhood, taking him through compulsory music lessons in parish school, and making him a part of the band either at home or church, village centre or town hall. Goa has more per capita musical bands than any other place in India. Carnival time is time to be surrounded by music. Whether you're at home for a family dinner, at the dance hall or on the street, should either be singing or dancing or strumming the guitar. Goan music will not let you be alone. Goan music is a fascinating blend of styles, combining folk and pop, Latin and Caribbean, South Sea and Hindu Konkan, rock, disco, jazz and Western classical. Goa's music is throbbingly, pulsatingly, uniquely Goan.
Carnival should go back to the villages where it is to start from. There's to be folk dancing and is to have that hail, the so-called hail, plays which were set up down on the floor, and a lot of people is together. And there were a lot of other folk dances beside the hails. They used to go around singing and merrymaking. There are a lot of groups who used to come out from house to house. They used to go dancing, singing. This should be, given life. And that is how I think, the carnival spirit will come up.
I love bingo.
Characteristic display of the carnival spirit comes in the form of street plays. Every other corner of Margao or Vasco, Mapusa or Dabolim, Bambolim or Panaji will find small groups of homegrown actors doing a little song and dance routine.
पुर्तुगेजांनी गोंयांत हाडलेलो एक कार्नवाल हो कार्नवाल 3 दीस गोंयांत
The Portuguese brought Carnival to Goa. It's a unique event. Young boys and girls of villages get an opportunity to exhibit their talent in street plays known as hales.
आमचे भुरगे आपली कला म्हणटाले आनी हे भुरगे उपरांत मुखार वेताले
The street plays, known as Khel in the local language, are in the nature of exaggerated parodies directed against traditional butts, the pompous official, the clergy, the rich landowner. These little playlets have provided to the common people who perform them a channel for giving expression to the little problems and vexations of daily existence in a language which both the performers and the viewers fully understand. The Christianity practiced by the Goans is not precisely the doctrine of the Roman Catholic Church, but a syncretic form of it that harbors the traditions of an earlier culture. This can be seen in the dance of the Masal. In ancient dance of the traditional warrior caste, the Rajputs, this dance forms an integral part of the festivities of the Catholic community. Here the dancers are Catholics by faith and Hindu by dress and spirit. It is natural that in the 3 days of uninhibited self-indulgence, the pubs or the taverns should be a natural centre of revelry. A Goan loves his drink and is proud of it.
The crazy rhythm coming from the streets, sound of people dancing to that melody. Now what's the crazy rhythm coming?
The Carnival does not offer much by way of pure spectacle, because it is essentially for the participant and not the viewer. The accent is not on pageantry or performance, but on how much you can let your hair down and abandon yourself to a headlong, dizzying spell of merriment.
Well, I've come all the way from Malaysia to watch this carnival. I'm a Goan, but this is the first time I'm going to observe it. Let's have some fun.
It's a fantastic event, There is no medalists, no nothing of that sort. We are enjoying and having a good time.
Well, I get very excited when the days are approaching of the carnival.
Tirumau.
Mashta.
Enjoying.
It's all fun and frolic, drinking and everything. There are no rules for the next 3 days. You can do anything you like.
The Carnival may have travelled to Goa from Rome via Portugal, but over the years it has acquired a distinct local flavour. What gives it oomph, as it were, is the sight of so many thousands and thousands of people letting themselves go. For 3 days, the state, the clergy, the political parties, the entire establishment must withdraw. It's time for King Momo, the Lord of Misrule, and the deity of the absurd. His 8-point declaration is a social injunction. Go on and make merry without fear of disapproval or censure. The Carnival is a people's festival. Whatever its roots, it had long ago ceased to be the property of any one community and has become synthesized as a facet of Goa's culture. Dissident voices have come up from time to time and infrequent attempts made to link it with a single community. But the Goan knows his identity is too rich and too complex to be thus segmented. And he will ensure, as he has done for centuries, that his carnival stays as a live symbol of an irrepressible, fun-loving, tolerant and peaceful people.
We would like the politicians not to interfere. There should be no interference from anybody. Let it be a people's carnival. And moreover, there is a lot of controversy saying that it is a Catholic festival or it's some other festival. Moreover, we are not calling it a Catholic festival, it is a Goan festival.
The Carnival is a manifestation of a uniquely blended and harmonized culture, reinforcing Goan pride in being first and foremost a Goan. For Goans, Goa is a state of mind, and nothing exemplifies it more than the concept of Sosega, which long before Bobby McFerrin told you, don't worry, be happy.
Deep and silent sea, close to you I feel protected. You are so like me. In your face I am reflected. Tell me what to do, for you know so well my heart is restless too. Teach me to be free, to be sure and strong and see like deep and shining sea. You are what I long to be like. Let the world go by. I will love you till the silent sea runs dry.